Mic check, 1, 2, 3, 4. Am I loud? Am I clear? Is anybody out there? Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to be live in 9 minutes and 35 seconds, and gold and silver have exploded overnight, but it's not through. I'm about to be breaking it all down in just 9 minutes and 30 seconds, covering the breaking gold and silver news, helping you read the tea leaves. Are you ready? We're going to watch the day trading session of the COMEX pickup. We're going to watch the Shanghai Future Exchange market trade this morning, ladies and gentlemen. All I can say is buckle up. It's going to be a wild ride. Smash the like button if you're ready. Share the stream, repost and retweet it on X. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be live in 9 minutes. And what's it to you? It says, saving my like for a pledge for eternal good luck. The next person to smash like will get luck. Good luck for eternity. There you go, what's it to you? Thank you, Real Bill, for the jewels. Ladies and gentlemen, gold and silver have completely raged and ripped all night long. What's happening? What's going on? I'm about to break it all down. We're about to cover the breaking gold and silver news, helping you read the tea leaves. We're going to watch COMEX day trading session and Shanghai and the stock market open up. Are you ready? Smash a like if you are. 7 minutes and 40 seconds away. Ladies and gentlemen, they told me I was insane when I was talking about silver when it was $13 an ounce. Then 20, they told me it was a fluke. 30, they said it was gonna crash soon. 40, they said it was a conspiracy. 50, they said I was dumb, I should get out now. 60, 70, 80, all the way up to 120. Then the big bankers, those slippery little salamanders, smashed us down to the 50s, and they said we were done. They told me we'd have to wait another 50 years for silver to run again. But I didn't buy it because I know the fundamentals and I know they have not changed. I know with each passing year we have another year of a structural silver deficit. I know silver's the most important strategic metal moving forward. I'm still stacking. The road's gonna be long, dark, and full of terrors, but I believe those with the intestinal fortitude to see the way through are gonna be dancing with me in the streets. Ladies and gentlemen, are you unshaken? Do you have intestinal fortitude? We're going to be live in 6 minutes and 10 seconds, covering the breaking gold and silver news, helping you read the tea leaves. Smash the like button if you're ready. 6 minutes, let's go! Who's dancing with me? Who's sipping Mrs. International Stacker coffee with me? Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to be live in 5 minutes and 30 seconds, covering the breaking gold and silver news, helping you read the tea leaves. We're going to watch Shanghai and the stock market open up. We're going to analyze the COMEX and what the heck is going on. Silver and gold exploded overnight. Ladies and gentlemen, let's explode those like buttons. Keep smashing it. Share the stream. We're going to be live here in 5 minutes and 10 seconds. Now, if you like this gold and silver music, you could listen to it anytime, day or night. It's on Amazon Music, YouTube Music, Spotify, iTunes, everywhere. Search International Stackers the Artist and rock the day away. Let's go! Are you ready? Is the battle crab soar ready? Is the battle brigade ready? Battle crab brigade. Are the kilted crustaceans ready? Is the chaps brigade ready? Let's go! Yes! Rare to find, treasure hunting, one of a kind. Join the crew, let's explore, stack up wealth and who needs soup? Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to be live in 4 minutes and 10 seconds covering the breaking gold and silver news, helping you read the tea leaves. We're going to be watching the markets open up. If you're ready, smash a like, share the stream. Okay, this song's called Chasing That Mill, M-I-L-L. It's not milk, it's not MILF, it's mill. But be straight with me, ladies and gentlemen. What do you hear? Is it like do you guys remember the Yanni or Laurel debacle we had a handful of years ago? Is it mill, MILF, or milk? What do you hear? Let me know. Silver shines. Let's go! Stack it high. Yes! Turquoise and chat needs soup stat. Feel the thrill. Yukon has soup. So hit that join the quest. Riches await. You're the best international stacker. Stacking strong. Wicked Sticky Flowers here's Phil. That's funny. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to be live in 3 minutes and 10 seconds covering the breaking gold and silver news. Why in the world are gold and silver exploding for another day? I'm going to be breaking it all down here in just 3 minutes, helping you read the tea leaves. We're going to watch the COMEX day trading session. We're going to watch Shanghai open. So if you're ready, subscribe, turn on the notifications, smash a like, share the stream. It's about to go down in 2 minutes, 50 seconds here. Thank you, Drano, for the jewels. Let's go! Break it down now. Who's doing the mashed potato? Who's doing the sprinkler? Who's doing line dancing? Who's doing the crab thrust? Okay, I don't think you guys are ready enough. I don't think you guys are pumped enough. I don't think you guys are excited enough. If you're ready, let's get a crab and dance going. Drop a crab in chat. C-R-A-B, not a C-R-A-P. No poop emojis. No lettuce. Here we go. This is your 2 minute warning. 2 minute warning. Thank you, Future Motive, for the golden poop. Let's go. Oh my goodness, Joseph gifted 50 memberships! Get your bulls up in the sky! Get your bulls up in the sky! Whoa! Oh my goodness! Look at that soup fall! If you want a free membership, put your bull in the sky! Wow! Guys, can we get a salute to Joseph? Let's get a salute in Joseph. But go 1548 in chat right now. Let's get some salutes. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your 1 minute warning. We're about to be live, breaking it all down. Smash a like button, share the stream. Now tell me, do you want the old school intro? Do you want the little kid? Joseph, you get a pick. Which intro do you want? Do you want the migration? Do you want the Megaga? Do you want a moon intro? Joseph, you get a pick. Since you are the king of the chat right now with 50 soups donated, thank you so much. Let's see what Joseph wants, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it. Oh, Joseph wants the Mega Ga intro. How about we do a Moon Ga? I've never done that before. Here we go. Crispy Bacon's trying to make it rain golden poops on it. No. Here we go. As ordered by Joseph.
One stacker on a journey to find silver. International Stacker.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? The name's International Stacker, coming to you live from Key West, Florida, where I'm closer to Cuba than a Walmart. Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking over 2,400 videos around the world, literally, on gold and silver adventures. And this Saturday, which is now tomorrow, I have a video premiering with the CEO of Hero Bullion, Jake Haugen, and he is going to be on the channel again soon, ladies and gentlemen, for another episode of Behind the Stack, what the dealers know and what you need to know. I'm going to drop the link in chat. This is going to be tomorrow. It's going to be a fun time. Video premiere, so make sure to click that link, make sure to click like, make sure to click notify, because we spend a decent amount of money buying old coins, and you kind of learn some of the tips and tricks that we employ to get the best deal. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, boy, did silver absolutely explode overnight, as well as gold. I'm going to break it down, and then I'm going to break down why. And one more big shout out real quick. Thank you so much, Joseph, for gifting those 50 memberships. You, sir, are mega! And before I jump into it, one reason to be subscribed is this Sunday, I'm dropping the Mega Ga video. Now, you're going to have time to watch it and enter it, so don't panic. You're going to have at least a few weeks. But I'm going to be giving away 100 ounces of silver. I'm going to be giving away 169 ounces of copper and some gold in the upcoming Mega Ga. That includes some of these diamond claws as well. If you've got diamond claws, let me know in chat. So for that, all you got to do is subscribe, turn on those notifications, and join the party. Now, overnight, silver absolutely had a massive run up. So I guess I should have done the Shanghai Future Exchange Market Open, but we did last night the COMEX Open, where we did gap down. But ladies and gentlemen, we filled that gap. And then we kind of crab walked and kind of got dumped down going into the Shanghai Future Exchange Market Open. But when Shanghai opened, look at this massive, remember it opens every night at 9 p.m. Eastern, massive spike in volume here. And that started the run up overnight, up over nearly 4.5% at the top. But we're up 4.13% since the market opened last night on silver. We hit a low overnight of 61.17 earlier during COMEX, but we hit a high of 64.65, and we're sitting on a green candle right now at 64.13. Ladies and gentlemen, and Chris in chat says, I received my court top last night. As always, it was mega. I'm happy you like that. I'm happy you enjoyed that. You know what else I enjoy this morning? Looking at the gold chart. So last night at 6 p.m. Eastern, it opened, it gapped down, and of course, we filled that gap as well. Overnight with gold hitting a low of 4,230.08, hitting a high of 4,327.98. Currently on a green candle. And ladies and gentlemen, silver's taking a bit of a breather. We're building some structure above that 64 level, which is huge. And gold's taking a little bit of a breather as well, but gold looks poised to head to our next target here of 4,329.43. So although silver's up 4.17% right now in the trading session that started last night at 6 p.m. Remember, the COMEX runs 23 hours a day. Every day it closes from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern, and that is the finish of the previous day's trading session and the start of tomorrow, the next. So today's trading session started last night at 6 p.m. Now, gold looks poised to move here up 1.93%, so only about half of silver. What does that mean? It means that gold to silver ratio actually plummeted overnight. We are now down to 67.41 ounces of silver for every ounce of gold on the gold to silver ratio. If you guys want to understand the ratio better and how you can play the ratio, you could take 20 ounces or probably, let's go 100 ounces of silver and shift it back and forth over 20 years, not buy a single ounce of silver or gold, and end up with way more just by playing the ratio. All you got to do is check out my website if you want to learn how to do that. The website's internationalstacker.com. Not only can you see the live silver, gold, copper, platinum, palladium, and gold to silver ratio prices any time of the day, checking out market resources. And by the way, besides the giant mega gaw, I'm releasing that video on Sunday, giving away 100 ounces of silver, 169 ounces of copper. You can come to my website and click the hidden hoard. Every one of these crabs, I did a subscriber meet and greet, gave away silver and a bunch of swag, and I also hit a 5-ounce silver bar for you guys to find, sponsored by HeroBullion.com. The next one's going to be at the A&A Coin Show in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania on August 27th. That's 20 days from now. I'm going to have a meet and greet inside the show and hide a bar for you to find. Here's the Google form if you want to fill that out. If you're coming, give me your email, and I can give you the exact time and location for that. But where was I going? Oh, I was going to tell you guys something. Hold up. I got distracted. Hold up. Gold to silver. Oh, yeah. If you want to learn how to play the gold to silver ratio, just go here to resources. And right here, how to play the gold to silver ratio and when. I have an article on it and a video that shows you how to do it. But ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at the catalyst right here. The big La Bamba, the Shanghai Futures Exchange. And when it opened last night at 9 p.m. Eastern, it absolutely raged all night, well above the 50 and 200 simple moving average. It hit a low overnight when it opened. Now, if you look at this candle when it opened, to me, it looks like it gapped down. It looks like it gapped down somewhere around here and then just went BGC, big green candle up, hitting a low of 69.18 overnight, hitting a high of 72.23. Now, this is going to be opening, ladies and gentlemen, in less than an hour. In about 56-ish minutes, and we're going to come back here to the charts when that happens. And at that point, I'm going to ask you guys if you're team green. I'm going to ask you if you're team red. We're going to read the tea leaves together and figure out which way that market is going when it opens up. Let me know right now, though. Are you team green or team red right now? And then we'll reevaluate here in a handful of minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to cover the breaking gold and silver news. When I read the news, I won't see your questions in chat. So keep your questions for me. I answer every single one as long as you tag me at International Stacker. So we'll be back here to the charts between 8:15 a.m. and 8:30 a.m. Eastern. This is colloquially known here as the danger zone. So when we enter that, we will be watching it as silver is building structure above 64, possibly forming another BGC. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the breaking gold and silver news. And if you're having a fun time on the stream, 700 people watching, we're only 15 likes away from 200. The next 15 people to smash like are going to get good luck for 7 years.
It's science.
Okay. Now I need to do this news in reverse order because I started this morning. I'm like, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? So here's what we got. Breaking gold and silver exploded at the Shanghai Future Exchange market open. Then this China news dropped. China is accelerating the movement of its sovereign gold reserves from London, the London Bullion Metals Association, to Hong Kong. We don't know exactly how many tons are being repatriated, but Hong Kong is currently stores only about 200 tons of gold and is preparing to expand capacity to hold more than 2,000 tons of gold. Including new vault infrastructure on the 1,000-ton scale. So, ladies and gentlemen, it broke overnight, right around market open, that China is taking its gold back from London and putting it in their own vaults. Here's the bigger picture. China continues accumulating gold. More sovereign gold is moving east. And guys, it's disgusting. There's a meme out there that shows like Western politicians throwing stacks of money, paper fiat currency at the Asian markets and specifically China. Throwing physical gold and silver. And then China's just throwing like US dollars, British pounds back. So we're literally trading paper dreams right now for actual real money, physical gold and silver. Hong Kong is expanding its bullion infrastructure. China wants greater influence over gold trading and price discovery. All while Shanghai continues to put a huge premium on physical silver. Then Shanghai opened last night, gold surged, silver surged. Is this a coincidence? Maybe, but the bigger picture is very interesting. For decades, London and New York have dominated precious metals trading and price discovery. What happens if more physical gold continues moving east, while Shanghai and Hong Kong become increasingly important bullion hubs? And now comes the next potential catalyst. Today at 8:30 a.m. Eastern, the biggest report The biggest driver of the week is dropping. The U.S. jobs report hits at 8:30 a.m. Eastern. So guys, if I'm distracted, if we're doing something, please remind me at 8:30 to look at the numbers, and we should be able to tell by the charts. Ladies and gentlemen, if it's a weak jobs report, that makes rate cut expectations. Those will surge. Dollar and bond yields could fall, potentially bullish for gold and silver. However, if it's a strong jobs report, rate cut expectations could fall, dollar yields could rise, potential short-term pressure. So at 8:30 a.m. Eastern, the high frequency algorithms, HFT, are going to start trading the news immediately. So we're either going to see a big green candle or big red candle, most likely at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, if it's a big miss after last night's Shanghai buying, things could get wild. So we have all the pressure from Shanghai and this news, but if this report misses, we could have a collision of opposing forces, and it could be a battle.
Smith, a fallen hard with one arm. Oh my God. Oh no, he's not. Major choke slam.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, breaking. Silver surges 4.5% overnight. Shanghai still trading at a massive premium. COMEX silver ripped higher overnight, surging from the lows of 61 to as high as 64.65 an ounce. But here's where things get really interesting. Shanghai silver still trading at the equivalent of 72.13. That leaves an extraordinary $7.48 premium. That's 11.6%. Think about that. The COMEX surged 4.5% overnight, and Shanghai is still pricing in a $7.50 premium. As the chart below shows, this wasn't just one spike either. Buyers repeatedly stepped up throughout the night to buy silver. Now, all eyes turn to the Shanghai Future Exchange market open. That is in 50 minutes. I'm going to be covering it live, but this is where we started last night. This is where we ended. Ladies and gentlemen, all I can say is buckle up. It's about to be a wild trading session today. And what can make it more wild? The canary in the coal mine just died, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you, Akil, for those jewels. Private credit is flashing a major warning. Bill Holter, aka Mr. Gold, is sounding the alarm on America's growing debt burden, arguing that the system can no longer service its debt without creating even more debt. And thank you so much, Clem, for being a crustacean commander for 2 months, saying, I can clearly see now the rain is gone. Well, thank you, Clem, and you got a salute because you're a crustacean commander. Ladies and gentlemen, let's drop a salute in chat for Clem. And thank you, Real Bill, for the jewels. Okay, so Mr. Gold's conclusion is extreme, ladies and gentlemen. The only answer is complete and total financial collapse is what he's saying. And Holter believes we may already be seeing warning signs inside the financial system. He points to, ladies and gentlemen, the recent departures of senior private credit executives at major firms, including BlackRock and Blackstone. They know the ending. Guys, remember, I was talking about private credit and the cracks forming back in December. I'm on the record saying this could be the big catalyst that sends the market lower, thus causing a great rotation of money, currency, whatever you want to call it, into actual real money, physical gold and physical silver. Now, in this clip with Andy Schectman and Bill Holter, they discuss what they see happening beneath the surface. The canary in the coal mine just died. The biggest problem is ahead because it hasn't collapsed yet. Many credit investors are struggling to get their money back when they want it, prompting the comparison. It's like Hotel California. You can check out, but you can't leave. Private credit executives are jumping ship. Liquidity concerns are emerging. Record government debt. More borrowing required to service the existing debt. And guys, if you could bet on anything, it would be the U.S. national debt, because it just keeps going higher. And you remember the Energizer Bunny? It keeps going and going and going. 39.8 trillion, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to hit that 40 trillion mark, and it's completely disgusting. The question is whether these are isolated problems or early warning signs of something much bigger. And that is why this conversation matters so much for gold and silver stackers, ladies and gentlemen. It's confidence in debt, credit, or financial institutions, if that deteriorates, where does the capital go? It's called great capital rotation. Now, Bill Holter, Mr. Gold, he's a precious metals commentator, former stockbroker, and longtime writer and analyst focused on debt, monetary policy, and systemic financial risk. Andy Schectman, in this video we're about to see, is the president and CEO of Miles Franklin, and he's a longtime precious metals dealer and commentator. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Andy Schectman and Bill Holter. Let me know if the audio is okay.
And you get analysts who will tell you it's a healthier alternative to traditional bank lending if you're a accredited investor. Are you concerned about what we're beginning to see in private credit? Do you think this could be the catalyst, or is private credit simply another casualty of the broader credit contraction? And I preface this by saying, is it a little bit concerning that we see the head of private credit of both BlackRock and Blackstone, those two entities that have experienced gating and redemptions that they had to gate and block? Is that an early warning sign, or are the biggest problems still ahead?
Obviously, the biggest problem is still ahead because it's not collapsed yet. But those two guys leaving as the head of credit of Blackstone and BlackRock, yeah, the canary just died. You're not going to get the heads of credit at both the two biggest firms leave at the same time and say, we're retiring. They've gated investors, meaning investors can't get their money out. It's like Hotel California. They put money in, promised all kinds of goods, and now they can't even get their money out. And the reason they can't get their money out is people are actually looking at, in particular, the AI companies and the spend outs that they're going to have to do and the amount of capital that's going to be needed. That capital doesn't exist. They're never going to be able to get to the finish line. And they credit accountants, whatever you want to call them, they look at this and they know the ending. And that's what these two guys saw. They know the ending. So they're jumping ship ahead of time. Whether it's AI that does it, whether it's the yen carry trade, or whether it's a failure to deliver in a commodity, most likely silver. Again, mathematically, the debt cannot be serviced unless the debt levels increase from already the highest levels ever. It's a mathematical equation where the only answer, every door you walk through, is complete and total financial collapse.
Ladies and gentlemen, all I can say is buckle up. I've got more breaking news to cover that's even crazier than what we just did cover, but we're back here to real quick to the charts. We've got 55 seconds until the danger zone, so I'm issuing a danger zone alert. The danger zone is going to happen in 40 seconds here. Michael, thank you. Crystal, thank you for the jewels. I do appreciate it so much. Ladies and gentlemen, the danger zone is from 8:15 a.m. Eastern to 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's traditionally when the big bankers attack us. The high-frequency trading algorithms like to smash down gold and silver, and boy, would they like to mash down silver since last night. We're still up 4.2%. Gold, we're up 1.79%. Ladies and gentlemen, I've got a live feed from the COMEX. I'm piping it in right now. It's a live feed. Poor Mortimer. And ladies and gentlemen, we got 900 people watching, 267 likes. The next 32 people to smash like are going to get good luck for 17 years.
It's science.
And we have entered the danger zone. The first candle starting green. Let's see if we could hold them off. And Hoya Guru in chat, thank you for gifting that membership. It went to Crypto Plumber. Congratulations, Crypto Plumber. Remember, all channel members get access to the channel member only live streams here on YouTube called The War Room. What happens in the War Room stays in the War Room. Clothing is not optional. The next War Room is today after this evening's live stream for the market. So if you're ready for the War Room, let me know. And ladies and gentlemen, should I add more treasure to the big, beautiful bounty? Let me know. Okay, we are on the first candle here. We're sitting on a red candle at 64.06. Wow. Now in tonight's War Room, we're going to be talking about a lot of things, but we're going to pick the next crustaceans to be on the soup pedestal. Now, if you just found this channel, Clem, thank you for that super chat. Down with the COMEX. Everyone have a good Friday. There you go. Thank you for that. If you're just finding this channel, it's a bit funny. It's a bit weird. There's a lot of channel lore on it, a lot of memes. If you want to understand what soup is, what the crustacean nation is, why I'm just some dude on the internet with crabs, just go to my website, internationalstacker.com. I actually have a page for it. Click channel lore here. This will answer all your questions about all the memes on the channel and the historic moments in history when it happened. But this Sunday, I'm posting a video. I'm giving away in my next Mega GA, which stands for giveaway, I'm giving away 100 ounces of silver. I'm giving away 169 ounces of copper. And I'm giving away some gold. All you got to do is subscribe and turn on those notifications, and enjoy the party. Would you say Shanghai is about to break loose? Owen, it very well could be. Yes. AG Astronaut says the bot hates me. I can't win. Maybe I lose claws. Silver and gold go higher. It's science. There you go.
It's science.
Okay, I got a few more pieces of breaking news, but really quick, I wanted to show you guys. So, we have a side quest on this channel for getting people soup. What is soup? It's a gifted membership. So what I do is I put a little, what's called a big beautiful bounty. It's not a giveaway, it's a side quest. And we pick a new person in chat who's not a member to make a goal to get them a gifted membership. Whoever ends up doing that gets a prize. So here we go. I'm seeding it. We're going to pick the next person tonight in the conclave, but this right here, this is 000. This is the first ever piece Reckless Metals made for me with the traditional back. This is a prototype. This is one of one and of this exact design. He only made another like 4 or 5 pieces, so that's in there. Also, shout out to Rocky Superstar. He gives these away on every live stream, and he sent these to me, so I'm giving them to this bounty as well. 1 grain of fine silver and 1/4 grain of gold, so that's pretty cool. And ladies and gentlemen, if you think we should do a crab burp, if you want a crab burp from the golden crab to add more to their, put burp in chat right now. As silver is on a red candle, the first candle in what we call here the danger zone from 8:15 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. Eastern. Are we going to push higher? Are we going to get attacked lower? Ladies and gentlemen, there's something you taught me in Boca Raton, Florida that some scientists say 90% of the time, every time, works to turn a red candle green or a green candle to a BGC. Ladies and gentlemen, the baby gator.
Try to do the baby gator noise. Here we go. How do you do the baby gator noise? I don't know. Whoa, whoa, what was that? It was a giant lizard just jumped. That thing was massive. I thought I actually summoned an alligator for a second there.
Oh, and thank you. Michael saying, good interview with Ron. Thank you, Michael. Devin saying, when prices are rising quickly, when would you take a break from buying and see what settles? Devin, I do what's called dollar cost averaging, buying over the long term. So I will constantly have a budget. Some people that's weekly, some it's every 2 weeks, some it's monthly, some it's quarterly. So I want to spend X amount of money this week. So I'll buy consistently throughout the week or the month. Now, if there's a dip, I'll buy hardcore into that dip for sure to lower that dollar cost average. Here's what I'll say, though. Not a financial advisor, just some dude on the air with crabs. I think in the not too distant future, we're going to be talking about, you remember when you could buy silver under $100 an ounce? Do you guys remember when you could buy silver under $50 an ounce? So the best time to buy silver and gold, I believe, not a financial advisor, was yesterday. The next best time is today. Now, if this was a parabolic run-up, I would not be buying into that. I'd just be holding tight because I'm happy with my exposure to gold and silver. But I am consistently stacking, ladies and gentlemen, and we are still at 64 here. So that's my answer for that. Okay, you guys wanted the crab burp. I'm going to make it happen. So this, whatever burps and falls in here is added to the big, beautiful bounty. Here we go. Oh, my goodness. Look what just fell in there, ladies and gentlemen. That's some 40% just fell in there. Some 90% just fell in there. That big, beautiful bounty is getting bigger and more beautiful. Let's go back to the breaking gold and silver news here. Next piece of news here. This makes today's gold rally look even more interesting, ladies and gentlemen. COMEX gold open interest has reportedly collapsed to its lowest level since 2009. The last time positioning became this washed out, gold was coming out of a 30% correction before eventually rallying 2.7 times higher. Now, gold has experienced another major correction. We've all watched it. We've all lived it. We've all screamed at night in our beds. But open interest is back near the 2009 levels, ladies and gentlemen. And today, gold and silver are ripping higher again. Is the paper market getting cleaned out just as the next big leg higher begins? Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think? Here's a post here by Lucas. I loved it. Saying gold open interest on the COMEX is collapsing to its lowest level since 2009. 2009 marked the bottom of the pullback in the 2000s gold market. Gold went from $1,000 to $700. Everyone was freaking out.
I am never going to financially recover from this.
But then, and our current pullback, by the way, is 30%. But then after that, it rallied up 2.7 times, and people were dancing in the streets, ladies and gentlemen. So it's all relative. History does not repeat. but it often rhymes. Let's go to the next piece of breaking gold and silver news here. And guys, make sure you follow me on X, formerly known as Twitter. INTL Stacker, International One to Fit. If you want the breaking gold and silver news, even when I'm not live, breaking. Who wants an American Eagle for only $15.98, ladies and gentlemen? What an amazing deal. Oh, wait, it's a scam. A subscriber sent me the screenshot off of an ad that they got on Instagram claiming to sell American Silver Eagles NGC MS69 certified for just $15.98. Think about that, ladies and gentlemen. Mrs. IS just came in and gave me a smooch, ladies and gentlemen. That means I must be doing great on the news this morning. I don't know, but I'll take it. Okay. So $15.98, folks. Scammers are coming after stackers and collectors. The higher the prices go, the bigger this problem will become. At today's silver prices, one genuine silver eagle contains 1 ounce of 99 fine silver, far more than $15.98 in just the melt value alone. Yet somehow they're going to sell you 42 graded eagles for $15.98. That should be a massive red flag. Remember, buy from trusted sources. When you buy from trusted sources, trust but verify. If a precious metals deal looks too good to be true, it 1000% is. Fake coins and bars are getting better and harder to find. Protecting your stack is more important than ever. If you don't want to drop thousands of dollars on a professional Sigma Metalytics verifier, a pocket pinger is an inexpensive tool I use and recommend for another layer of testing. Ladies and gentlemen, no single test is foolproof. Remember that. You got to check the weight dimensions. You got to look at the coin. You got to ping it. But when appropriate, professional verification. But here's the article here. Look at this. Coins Collector Shop. Instagram. NGC. Oh, $15.98. Oh, a set of 42 pieces. Total scam, and poor J *** just bought this item. Either he got scammed or he is a slippery little salamander. Ladies and gentlemen, you've got to protect yourselves and you got to do it now. Fakes are getting so bad. Can you tell me which one of these Morgan silver dollars is fake? Which of these Mercury dimes is real and fake? Is this slabbed American silver eagle real? Look at this 90% walking Liberty. Ladies and gentlemen, all of those coins except this one, plated in gold, were fake. Either you can spend $3,500 plus on a Sigma Metalytics Verifier Pro, or you can invest in something that one of the Crustacean Nation created. It is the Pocket Pinger by Sound Money. Passed. That was the real one. Failed. That Walking Liberty. Failed. Ladies and gentlemen, it's only $38. Link is in the description below. You get the pocket pinger. You get the stick. You get access to the free phone application. It's literal science. $38 can protect you from a fake silver coin, a fake gold coin, even fake silver bars, and 90%. And it helps support the channel too. So thank you so much. Click the link below. I believe it's mandatory for all stackers, and it's only $38. Protect your stack now. And ladies and gentlemen, we've got 900 people watching, 348 likes. That means we're 52 likes away from 400. I know we could do it. The next 52 people to smash like are going to get good luck for 66 months.
It's science.
And Silver Staxis in chat says, I bought on the way down. My stack average is now 69. Or sorry, now 61, down from 73. Great job buying that dip. Wow. And NPC says, thanks, Foley. My mom is now stable in the hospital, so I'll be back for a while. Thanks to all the kind people offering support. You guys are great. Wish I could repay it all. Well, NPC, I'm glad your mom's doing better. She is in our prayers. That is for sure. And ladies and gentlemen, if you want the pocket pinger, it's only 38 bucks. I just pinned that link in chat. Okay, the watch outs. Now, every week I put out these watch out situations. Just go to my website, click news and blogs. The next one will be dropping on Sunday for next week. But if you go here, I go into depth, detail. I give you guys links. I give you guys sources on what the watch outs are, what I'm looking for, and what it actually means. So today is the big La Bamba. We're going to be watching the U.S. jobs report, non-farm payrolls, and CFTC gold and silver positioning. What the heck does that mean? Go read that article in full. But I've got a post right here. Here we go. Watch outs for today. Gold and silver watch outs. Today is the big one, the big La Bamba, ladies and gentlemen. Two key reports dropped today that could move precious metals prices hard. Number one is the U.S. jobs report. This is the big one. It is dropping in 4 minutes, 3 minutes. Buckle up. This is the most important scheduled event of the week. Markets will be watching payrolls, unemployment rate, average earnings, average weekly hours, labor force participation. Prior month revisions are big as well. They might come out and be like, just kidding. Instead of 200,000 jobs, we only had 40,000. That happens all the time. So we got to watch that. Don't ignore the revisions. They can completely change how the market interprets the headline number. If the jobs number misses, it's lower than expected, that is bullish for gold and silver. That means unemployment rises, wage growth cools, yields fall, dollar weakens, rate cut expectations rise. If the jobs are beat the expectations, so if it's like 77,000 and it's like 79,000 jobs, that's bearish for gold and silver. Unemployment stays low and falls, wages heat up, yields rise, US dollar strengthens, rate cut expectations get pushed back. There is a stagflation wild card here. Weak jobs and hot wages equals slowing growth with persistent inflation. Otherwise, stagflation. Number 2 report that we're going to be watching today that drops at 3:30 is the CFTC gold and silver positioning. I'm going to be watching managed money longs, managed money shorts, producer hedging, total open interest. Crowded positioning, extreme positioning can set the stage for sharp reversals. Ladies and gentlemen, what does all this mean? Go read that article in full, but we're about to see the big first one drop here momentarily. But before that, the link for the pocket pinger is pinned in this chat. So if you go to the bottom or top of the chat, you should see it. Ralph Ramsey, if you could drop it again for people, Real Bill's looking for it. Okay. This day in sound money history. August 7th, let's take a trip back to 1946. Similar commemorative coins returned. On this day, President Harry S. Truman signed bills authorizing 2 90% half dollars. We're talking Booker T. Washington and the Iowa Continental half dollar. These were the first new commemorative coins authorized since Congress largely shut the program down in 1939 due to widespread abuses. But here's the irony. Truman signed both deals, then immediately issued a statement saying he would have preferred commemorative medals instead of the actual coins. He cited Treasury concerns about confusion, counterfeiting, and private profiteering. Let's come back to that in a second. These weren't just medals, ladies and gentlemen. They were actual U.S. legal tender silver coins. Each one contained approximately 0.3617 troy ounces of pure silver. Physical silver, real monetary value, money you can actually hold. But let's take a trip back here to private profiteering. Private profiteering, if only Truman could see the premiums the U.S. Mint, and I tagged them, was trying to get today. They wanted $1,500 for an ounce of silver, $20,000 for an ounce of gold. Those slippery little salamanders. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll come back here to the breaking gold and silver news in a minute, but we are about to leave the danger zone. Okay, we are leaving the danger zone on a BGC, but we need to do the jobs report. Okay, the jobs numbers are about to drop. Let me just copy this, U.S. jobs report. Okay, let's put this here. It's about to drop. Buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. Is it going to be good or bad? We're about to find out. Let's watch the chart here. We got a green candle forming. If this thing shoots higher, it means the data is bullish for gold and silver. If it shoots lower, it means it's bearish. Oh! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen! I need the 160th battle crab to soar! I need the 160th up in the air! I need the 42nd up in the air!
Thinks the fight is over.
Oh my goodness, we're going higher. We just took out 2 targets. Oh my goodness, Becky, look at that bar, up to $65.16. Wow, it's safe to say we know what the jobs report said. Let's see what it actually said. I'm looking. Come on, it's usually on X, super quick, easy to find. Give it a second here. Give it a second. Let it marinate. Oh my goodness. Okay, we'll come back there in a second. Let's keep watching here. Silver just spiked massively at BGC. Ladies and gentlemen, it appears that the baby gator worked.
It's science.
Wow. Up now 5.19% on the trading session silver. Gold absolutely shot the moon as well. We took out 1, 2, 3 targets, ladies and gentlemen. We just hit a new trading session high with 4 now. We just hit a new trading session high with gold. 4,355.48, up 2.67%. That means the gold to silver ratio is now 67.36%. And Ralph Ramsey found it. Thank you. Down 23,000. And employment rate 4.1%. Changed little in July. Thank you for that. U.S. dollar down. Okay, so it's down 23,000. Forecast was 80. It hit 57,000 and then revised 20,000 down, I'm guessing. Wow. Thank you so much. Yeah, let's save this. Let's look at the DXY. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, remember, this is the DXY. This is the dollar index. When it goes down, it puts positive bullish green pressure on gold and silver. When it goes up, it puts negative bearish red pressure on gold and silver. It doesn't always move inversely, but a lot of the time it does. And the U.S. dollar just dumped from 99.90 to 99.58, ladies and gentlemen. All I could say is buckle up.
Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars.
And we got 1,000 people on the stream. Welcome, everybody. Soon I'm giving away 100 ounces of silver, 169 ounces of copper, and gold. And that's going to be dropping on Sunday. The video is going to be dropping on Sunday for you to enter it. All you got to do is subscribe and turn on those notifications and join the party. So you definitely don't want to miss that. And ladies and gentlemen, we are 2 likes away from 400 likes. The next 2 people to smash like are going to get good luck for 17 years.
It's science.
Okay. And see how it pays, ladies and gentlemen? See how it pays to watch the weekly watch out situations? That was the biggest one of the week, and that was the biggest BGC, big green bar, we've seen up the week. Silver up over 5.08% since the trading session started last night at 6 p.m. Eastern. Gold just took out our next target. Gold just took out our next target of 4,360, hitting a new trading session high of 4,362.25. And thank you so much, Great White, for those jewels. Guys, thank you so much. Real Bill, thank you for the jewels, guys. Thank you. This is my full-time job. So every membership, gifted membership, jewels, super chat, it helps me so much. I spend all day, every day in the catacombs of the internet finding you guys the information you need so you can make the best decision. Of course, not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs. But thank you so much. And guess what? You can support the channel without spending a single red cent or a dime. I guess I can't say red cent anymore because we don't have cents anymore. Maybe we don't even have cents anymore. I don't know, as a nation, not believing in gold and silver. But you can support the channel without spending a dime. Simply hit that like button. We're only 60 away from 500. We've got 1,000 people watching. I know we could do that right now. The next 60 people to smash like are going to get good luck for 4 years.
It's science.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I did want to say a big shout out to all the channel members, especially all the Diamond Claw level channel members. It's viewers like you that help me do what I do. So thank you so much. And the question for everyone in chat right now, even if you're not a member, who has Diamond Claws?
Diamond Claws.
Yes, Diamond Claws, ladies and gentlemen. And where did I put that one Diamond Claw? Hold up. Where did I? Who wants a Diamond Claw? Of the 100 ounces of silver I'm going to be giving away, I'm giving away probably around 20 or 25 of these. These were made by SGT Stacking. These are Diamond Claws. It's just like the emoji people are dropping in chat right now. So I'm going to be giving away a bunch of those if you want one. And silver and gold are pushing higher. We just hit a new trading session high, 4,365. Now, Hoya Guru, thank you so much for that gifted membership. Congratulations, Alex. Guys, remember, channel members get access to the channel member-only live stream in the War Room. What happens in the War Room stays in the War Room. Clothing is not optional. And the next War Room, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be today at the end of this evening's live stream. So be there if you're ready to party. I did want to shout out Hoya Guru. He did a pretty cool thing. He's got mydct.com. It stands for mydreamcometrue.com. He's raising money for Fun Coast Down Syndrome Association. And what he did is he bought 12 of the limited release by myself, International Stacker, and the world-renowned Reckless Metals. He bought 12. He sold 11. There's one more of these big La Bambas left here, ladies and gentlemen. We go here. Here it is. This is the very last one, ladies and gentlemen, and it is the variant. This is the variant. Number 35 of the variant is for sale right now on eBay. The regulars he was selling were over $200 a pop. If you want a variant and you want the money to go to a great cause, I'm going to drop that link in chat right now. So a big thank you to Hoya Guru for doing that. I think it's super cool. eBay crab listing. I'm dropping that link in chat right now. Okay, hold up. Let me pin it. Chat's moving too. Hold up. Let me pin it. Oh my gosh, chat's moving so quick. Hold up. Boop. There it is. Okay, I'm going to pin that link. So if you want that prize piece, limited piece, and you want to do something great for charity, you know where to buy it. Jeff Stout, thank you for the super chat saying Diamond Claws. And Brown Dog Prospecting, thank you for the super chat saying International Stacker is Australia in the... Yes! Yes! This is not a dead cat bounce, says Ray Tai. Yeah, guys, my giveaways are available worldwide. When I do the video, I'll break it down, and when you actually enter it, you'll see there's some places I can't. So it's void where prohibited, but like, for instance, United States, Canada, yes. Australia, New Zealand, yes. Oceania, yes. The majority of the UK, or well, the whole UK, yes. The majority of the EU, yes. Some places I can't. Russia, Afghanistan, like a lot of Middle Eastern countries, I can't. Some places in South America, I can't. But the majority of the world is open. I do ship worldwide. So make sure you subscribe, because that Mega God video is dropping Sunday, where I'm giving away over 100 ounces of silver, over 169 ounces of copper, and some gold. And you're going to have weeks to enter it. So when the video drops, for the love of God, watch it all the way through. Watch it all the way through. First off, it might give you some hits, tips, and tricks. First off. Secondly, it's going to answer all your questions. I always get questions. What is this? What is that? I'm like, well, if you go to 1:37 in the video, you'll see the answer to that question. So please watch the video in entirety. No, I'm sorry. I do not ship to North Korea, Victor. Mr. Kinto saying, is Viola silver plated or 925? She's pure 999. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're single and looking for a significant other, please drop single in chat. I was recently in Poland, and I've got great videos on this, by the way. I've got over 2,400 videos around the world on gold and silver adventures, but I've got a video here in Poland at the Germania Mint. Where is it at? In Poland at the Germania Mint, somewhere around here. And I met a girl there, right here. I met a girl there. She works at the in the mint. She stacks gold, silver, and copper. She's Polish, built like a brick house, and she's looking for a suitor. So if you think that could be you, let me know. Here she is, ladies and gentlemen, Viola.
What's the robot's name?
Viola.
Viola.
Ladies and gentlemen, she's different. And we are building here to go even higher with silver, ladies and gentlemen. Currently trading at 64.68. Now, don't go anywhere, because the next big shoe to drop, and this could be explosive, is what started the rally last night at 9 p.m. Eastern. That is the Shanghai Futures Exchange. Some call it the Big La Bamba. It closed at 72.13. Silver currently is at, let's just round up to 65. So it'd be about a $7 premium. So even though we're at a $7 premium, the pressure is going higher. I do think we would see, if it was to open right now, a bit of a gap up, but we still got about 20 minutes to go here. A lot can change, so we're going to keep watching that and reading the tea leaves. But right now, what do you guys think? If we are opening right now, or in 20 minutes, do you guys think we're going higher? Team Green, BGC channel members, drop that emoji, or Team Red, BRC. Let me know what you guys think, as we are starting to see a shift here. We had some downward pressure momentarily, but it looks like we're building to go the next leg higher. We were building structure over 62 for some while, then 64. Are we going to 65 next? We did kiss it, 65.16. We're going to watch. Silver's up 5.2% on the trading session. Gold just took out another target. Gold just took out another target, ladies and gentlemen. We just hit a new trading session high of 4,367.24. Man, Hoya Guru says, within a minute of your mention, the auction crab, it got a bunch of bids. Let's look. It's up over 222 bucks. Nice. That is awesome. And if you go to his website, guys, he breaks it down. So if you go here, he says proceeds. He shows a breakdown. So far, he's raised over $800. Of course, he covers the cost. That's normal. So he's got to cover the cost. He covers the eBay fees and shipping. But over $800, and with this auction, I think we're going to be up near $1,000 raised for this charity, which is the Funkos Down Syndrome Association. Great job, Hoya Guru. Drop the mic says gap down to an instant green. My 2 cents. It could be. And guys, if you look at Shanghai, that's what happened last night. Now, I can't say for sure, but this looks like to me, dropping the mic, do you agree? This looks like last night it gapped down than an immediate BGC. So dropping the mic could be on something, but that's what it looks like happened last night at 9 p.m. I was finishing up a show with Mrs. IS and about to go to sleep at that point. So we're going to see what happens. Still no pin shortcut. Well, I changed it. Ralph Ramsey, please drop the pocket pinger link in chat, and then I will pin it again. But it's pinned in the chat, Real Bill. It will be pinned in the chat, either at the bottom or the top of your chat. Once he drops it there, I will pin it again. Right now, the eBay link is pinned. Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up. Let's see what you guys are saying on X, formerly known as Twitter. Lisa's Department of Labor just released the job numbers. Thank you for that. Look at this from Next Exit. Let's go higher. That's the 160th Battle Crab Soar with Commander Mike D. I think he's in chat, ladies and gentlemen. An NPC says, is it possible for you to explain how the Asia trading session is? I believe, but Shanghai Futures just opened, please. No, Shanghai Futures Exchange reopens every morning at 9 a.m. Eastern. And it reopens every evening at 9 p.m. Eastern. There's a couple breaks in there. But if you want to see it live, all you got to do is go to internationalstacker.com and click market hours here. And just scroll down here. It will show you which markets are open and which ones are closed. If you click there, it actually shows their hours. Okay, there's the pocket pinger. I'm pinning the pocket pinger in chat. So it's either at the top or the bottom of your chat. Retai says, what if this is no short covering, but hedge funds that just want to join the part? It very well could be. It very well could be. We'll find out together. As silver is coiling and getting ready to go higher, I can't wait for this, guys. We're just 16 and a half minutes away from Shanghai opening. Go nowhere. We've got 1,000 people watching. Thank you so much. Keep smashing that like button. We're literally only 4 likes away from 500. The next 4 people to smash like are going to get good luck for 7 months.
It's science.
And we're watching the chart here. I'm moving some silver off my thing. Hold up. Honest question. Who would love to win one of these diamond claws? These are made of 999 silver by the one and only SGT Stacking. I'm giving away 20 plus of these in my upcoming Mega Ga. The video is dropping Sunday for you guys to enter. You're going to have a few weeks to enter, so don't panic. Watch the whole video. But I'm giving away over 1,000 ounces of silver. Not 1,000. I'm giving away 100 ounces of silver, not 1,000. I'm giving away 100 ounces of silver, 169 ounces of copper, and some gold. So make sure you guys are subscribed and turn on the notifications. Not 1,000. I said 1,000 because I was looking at 1,000 viewers. That's why I said that. Woo! Okay. We're going to go back here. Look at this from Now is Evolution. There are no other options left. He's saying global financial collapse, global financial collapse, global financial collapse, global financial collapse. Hello. The outcome is now inevitable, says the Reaper. Thank you, the world, saying yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Lewis, for putting out the stream. Thank you, Lewis, for putting out the history. Thank you, Future Motive. Guys, if you're on X, formerly known as Twitter, make sure you follow me here if you want to see the breaking gold and silver news any time of the day. INTL Stacker International when it fit, and we're almost at 10,000 followers. So thank you so much. I put out stuff all the time. And if you guys could go please and like and retweet this stream, we're going to keep going here. And silver's coiling here. Ladies and gentlemen, this could be an explosive Shanghai Open. Oh my goodness. Do I ship to North Korea? No, West Texas, I don't. I'll ship to Korea, though. Earlier Rare Coin says, you said 1,000, no takebacks. I immediately corrected it. And guys, for all the channel members in chat, remember, we will be having a channel member-only live stream tonight called The War Room at market close. What happens in the War Room stays in the War Room. Clothing is not optional, so that will be happening tonight. Now, I need you guys to sound off. If we've got the 160th Battle Crab Soar in the chat, let me know. If we've got the 42nd Battle Crab Brigade in the chat, let me know. If you're part of the 69th Chaps Brigade, feel the breeze, let me know. You've got your own custom emojis. And ladies and gentlemen, we are just 13 minutes and 40 seconds away from right here, the Big La Bamba, the market that started this run-up last night, the Shanghai Futures Exchange. It was explosive last night. It's about to possibly be explosive again. Silver up 5.5% overnight. Gold is up 2.9%. We just got another target. Ladies and gentlemen, we just took out 4,369.72. We just hit a new trading session high here on gold of 4,371.34. Becky, look at the size of that bar. Oh my goodness. Hoya Guru says, dude, you are mega. Let's see what it's at. 330 for the variant. Oh my goodness. 330. Wow. When is the next big show? James is asking, ladies and gentlemen, we are only 71 subscribers away from the next big show. If we get 71 more subscribers, that will trigger the big show at 69,500. Some say if you haven't seen a big show, you haven't lived. And also, I'm doing my giveaway. Don't forget, I'm dropping the video on Sunday. You got to be subscribed anyway for that, where you can win. I'm giving away 100 ounces of silver, 169 ounces of copper, and some gold. So you might as well subscribe. And do that. Hold up 1 second. Hold up 1 second. 1 second. I'll be right back. I'm back. Oh my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, I thought I was getting robbed. Woo! Mrs. IS is out for the day, and then I just heard the door alarm open. Blink, blink. So I grabbed one of my trusty little sidearms here, and I went out there, and it was Mrs. IS coming back for... Don't worry, I was safe. I was safe. I had it at the ground, at the low ready. She was fine. But boy, oh boy, ladies and gentlemen, I thought somebody might have found my hidden hoard. Finally, a Clawioner says, Joel, congratulations, guys. There are games people are playing in chat, and they play them with my channel currency called Claws. Don't worry, it's not a cryptocurrency. It's not a cryptocurrency that I'm pumping. It's just a fun little currency in chat. You can play games with it, so you can do exclamation games or exclamation commands, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to see how to play those games, there's Heist, there's you can duel people, you can play the slots, you can do a bunch of things. So have fun with that. Yeah, guys, you know what I did first? First, I put the chaps on, then I grabbed my sidearm, then I ran out there. So I put the chaps on first. And thank you, Joel, for gifting a membership. That went to Xavier. Congratulations, Xavier. Check out your new custom channel member emojis. And ladies and gentlemen, we are only 40 likes away from 600, so keep smashing it. The next 40 people to smash like are going to get good luck for 87 months.
It's science.
Yeah, I thought I was being robbed. It turned out to be a Mrs. IS. Thank you, Akil, for the jewels. Thank you, Crystal, for the jewels. Woo! I do have a monitor for the cameras, but during live streams, I put a chart up on there. But when I heard the door open, like, I immediately responded. Because the door should not open. So I'm like, what the heck? Okay. Yeah, I've got this place fully wired. We are just 9 minutes and 20 seconds away here from the Shanghai Future Exchange opening here together, guys. Chaps in a sidearm. Pizza guy was like, what the hell?
What the hell?
But you guys, you know why I wasn't scared? Because I know the 42nd Battle Crab Brigade has my back. Are you a member?
When the line breaks, and when the enemy thinks the fight is over, the 42nd answers. We don't hold the line. We are the line. Think you've got the shell for it? Think you can stand when the charts are falling and the ground is shaking? Then the 42nd has a place for you. Join us and become the nightmare the bankers fear most.
The nightmare the bankers fear most. And ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a crazy opening here. Brian says, lies. If you were wearing your chaps, you would have triggered the female instinct in Mrs. IS, and you would not have come back to the stream. Quite possibly. Quite possibly there. And ladies and gentlemen, I've got a live feed from the COMEX. I'm piping it in right now. And Real Bill in chat says, I have a black bear guarding my property. He loves lettuce. Oh my goodness. Stan L here says, I lost the robo moderator, so how do I get it back? I don't know how many crabs I win or lose. Help, please. Stan, you probably blocked the if you guys blocked the the bot, and you want to see it again, just email me internationalstacker@gmail.com, and I'll give you the instructions to unblock it. Can you please ask Hero Bullion to make a phone app? I can. Guys, I did want to shout out Hero Bullion. They've got 5 ounces of silver at spot. Just 2 days ago, it was under $300. Now it's $325.19. This is the exact spot price. High quality security radio lines that come shipped to you for free in a satchel. They've also got silver at and below spot, and they've got gold on sale. And they've got this beautiful little bar here, this Bison poured 10-ounce bar, only 79 cents over spot for a limited amount of times. So thank you so much to HeroBullion.com for sponsoring the channel. Ladies and gentlemen, check them out. I would say they're the fastest shippers in the game. Do you agree with me, guys? Are they the fastest? If you pay with a paper check, it doesn't ship until they get the check and they deposit it and it clears, okay? But if you pay any other way, they ship like immediately. Are they not the quickest shippers? Let me know. Okay. Let's see here. SGC says, do you have your Colt Python hanging on your side of your chaps? On one side is the Colt Python, the other side is a Desert Eagle, and on my back is the Mad Max shotgun. Mr. Kinto says eBay round and reckless metals is $450 now. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen. $450. If you got a Battle Crab variant, this is setting the price for it. $450. Not a bad ROI on, what was it, 89. Early rare coins. How much do you pay for alarm monitoring? Big companies like 50 to 60 a month. My dad owns an alarm company. Annual monitoring is $200 per year. I do Ring. I use Ring. I like Ring. That's what I use. So it's not, I forget how much it is, a couple $100 a year. Ray Tai says, I can buy a Taycan GTS now. Congratulations. I Poop 7 Colors says, hello, Krabby Overlord. Good to see you. Crispy Bacon says, may I join the Chaps Brigade? Well, you got to be approached, Crispy Bacon. From what I understand is you cannot ask to be in the Chaps Brigade, but they will approach you. So now that that's out there, you may be approached. Ladies and gentlemen, we're 6 minutes away from the Shanghai Future Exchange Market opening. Now, if you just found my channel, you're like, what the heck is going on? The chaps, the crabs, the soup, all this stuff. Just go to my website, internationalstacker.com. Not only can you look at the live gold and silver prices any time of the day and actually manipulate the chart. I think this is better than most websites out there. Like fully in depth, it's Oneida. But if you go here to channel lore, this explains my channel. It explains the crabs. It explains Daisy, all the Goblin. Mega! All these things are explained here with videos to help you assimilate into the crustacean nation. Stan L says, thank you. I'm working too now. I'll email you later. Thank you, Stan L. Maple Leaf Treasure says, home defense and chaps with the Crystal Light Champion level aerobics. Oh, yeah. I was doing high kicks all the way to the front door. Crispy Bacon says, are people able to see your Python while you have on the chaps? Come on!
How dare you?
Oh, my goodness. Jimmy Reefer says, if you don't have a Google or a gaggle of guard crabs patrolling your stack, it's not secure. My stack is inside of an alligator, cousin to the baby gator. Owen here. Guys, the baby gator is responsible for this, by the way. If you remember, we did it right around there.
It's science.
Owen from Ireland says, do you honestly expect us to believe that you had to put the chaps on as if you're not constantly wearing them? Ah!
How dare you?
Now, guys, there's a long-standing joke on this channel. I do the War Room. It's a channel member-only live stream here on YouTube, and the running joke is clothing's not optional. You got to be fully clothed. Well, then people made up that there's a Chaps Brigade. Then it became a real thing, and then, one of you slippery little salamanders actually sent me chaps in the... Someone actually sent me chaps in the mail. Somebody sent me the chaps. So sometimes if I'm feeling lonely or if I want to feel the power, I slip those puppies on and I strut around the house. And boy, does it make Mrs. IS go wild. Okay, guys, we are just 4 minutes and 45 seconds here from the market opening in Shanghai. Don't go anywhere if you're just finding the channel. It's about to be explosive. We're 7 likes away from 60 or 600. The next 7 people to smash like are going to get good luck for 14 months.
It's science.
And again, make sure you subscribe. I'm giving away 100 ounces of silver, 169 ounces of copper, and some gold. That video drops Sunday on how you enter. Hint, just be subscribed, turn on the notifications, and join the party. Like lettuce explosive, says Fingers. Yeah, probably. So let's read the tea leaves here a little bit. We closed at 72.13. We're currently at 64. Let's just call it 70. So 65. So it's 70, or so it's $7 and like 40 cents, 740, 730. So we're about there. We're about at the spread that we've constantly been. It could go either way, guys. It could be a crab walk, it could be a slight gap up, or it could be a slight gap down, depending what happens here in the next 2.5 minutes. So we're gonna have to watch it here closely. Now, what we're waiting for, if you're just joining us, is the Shanghai Future Exchange market open here. Hoya Guru, thank you for the super chat, saying thank you, Crustacean Nation. And I think it's safe to say that Hoya Guru has now raised over $1,000 for this charity auction for the Fun Coast Down Syndrome Association. That crab coin is now at $455. Wow. Okay, guys, we are getting close. 2-minute warning. Don't go anywhere. 2 minutes away from Shanghai opening. What's going to happen? We're only, what, 39? No, 39 likes away from 650. The next 39 people to smash are going to get good luck for 792 centuries.
It's science.
But it's non-transferable, so once you croak, it's done. I'm sorry, it's non-transferable. The luck is non-transferable. Okay, here we go. 64.72. We need to change this to a green candle to get some positive momentum going into this opening here. Let's see if we could do it. 65. 65. Okay, right now I'm thinking we're going to crab walk. I think we're going to open to a possible red candle, then go green. See what happens here. Okay, I'm going to issue a danger zone. I'm going to upgrade the warning to a danger zone alert. This one's hard to read, ladies and gentlemen. This one's hard to read. Okay, I'm going green. I'm going slightly green. What do you guys think? Are we going to open on a green candle, red candle? Are we gapping up? Are we gapping down? Is it a BGC or a BRC? Let me know right now. We've got 30 seconds. Guys, I've gotten this right for like the past week or two straight. Every time I've been right. Today has me worried. Am I going to be wrong? Is my face going to be red? This is a hard one to read. I'm saying green. I'm saying we're going to go green immediately. What do you guys think? Am I wrong? Am I right? We're going to find out here in 10 seconds. I'm going to be counting it down from 5. Smash that like button. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Massive gap up. Massive gap up. Team Green takes it. I got scared. I got nervous. I didn't want to be wrong. It's a massive gap up. $73.13, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Let's go look at the COMEX here. Let's watch this. Let's see if this is going to marinate here. Let's go like this. Wow, what a day. What a day to be alive. What a year to be alive. They told us it was over. They told us gold and silver were things of the past, which is true. That's why I love them so much, guys. This is only commodity that's been around for thousands of years. Look at this, Roman silver denarius, a golden nugget. Look at this. This is a gold coin from the Abazad Caliphate. We've got some Japanese gold bars. We got Japanese silver bar that actual samurai used. So this is what I love about silver and gold. It is an ancient thing of the past. It's the one commodity you could travel in time with backward 1,000 years. Or to now or to the future, and you could actually have real money, physical gold and silver. And guys, that's why we stack this stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Silver has zero counterparty risk. This stuff can't get liquidated. This can't get margin called. If all the mining companies go to zero, I still have 100 ounces of silver in my hand. The internet can go out. Systems can break. Governments can go bust. Empires could fail. This is still 100 ounces of silver. This is still a half ounce of gold. But ladies and gentlemen, if you listen to the big bankers, the experts all throughout history, they tell you to stack this stuff. Paper, fiat, currency. And remember, all throughout history, every paper fiat currency ever made, not backed by physical gold and silver, has eventually gone to zero 100% of the time. And as I whip out and plop down my big old fat stack of Vietnam dong, I want to remind you it got so bad in Zimbabwe, we went to $1 million notes, $1 billion notes, and literally $1 trillion notes. And here's the one thing that's going to make you sick, especially if you know nothing about gold and silver, you're just finding this channel. This one silver coin from Venezuela, a lot of this cash is from Venezuela. This one coin from 1936, 90% silver, is worth more than all this paper fiat currency put together that went to zero. This held its value and increased in value while this stuff literally went to zero. And I'm sorry, I'll get this dirty Vietnam dong and this dirty paper fiat currency off my gold and silver.
How dare you?
But ladies and gentlemen, that's why we stack it. Physical gold and silver. Now I need to ask chat right now. Is there anyone in chat that has no gold and silver? You just found this live stream, you're trying to figure it out. Is there anyone watching now that has never stacked a single ounce of gold or silver? Let me know right now in chat. And thank you, Jolly Lollipop, for the super chat saying, I often hear silver will go to the moon. In your infinite wisdom, can you assign the actual numerical value of nebulous phrase to the moon? You know, that's just used in it's highly used in like crypto circles and like meme coins and meme stocks. Go to the moon just means a hyperbolic shoot upward. Like, what would I call a moonshot right now? If we went to $500 an ounce, I would call that a moonshot. So it's turned into a colloquial euphemism. That's just funny about going up. I even have a video on it. Do I think we're going to $500 an ounce this year? No. Do I think eventually we'll go to a $500 an ounce if the Federal Reserve keeps printing money? If we keep going in debt? Yes, it's inevitable, because even the Federal Reserve says their target is 2% inflation every year. So it just depends on the circumstances. I believe we'll be back over $100 an ounce this year. My immediate target's 152. I might have to revise that as we go. We'll see. But that is my target. I'm not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs. Woo! I feel like I missed something. Did I miss something? I'm looking. I don't think I missed anything. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was a massive gap up on the Shanghai Future Exchange as silver is getting some downward pressure. It's okay. Nothing goes up forever except the U.S. national debt. That certainly does. We're almost to 40 trillion. 39.9 trillion is the next stop. Let's check here. Wow, $710 for the variant. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen. Whoever has a variant, there are only 45 of these, I believe. Wow, 710. That is a return on investment for sure. Woo! Now, guys, the next shoe to drop today, we're going to have some more news coming today. Make sure you follow me on X, formerly known as Twitter, so you stay up on it, INTL Stacker. But right here, we had this explosive... No, not that. That's history. This one. We had this report come out today, which was explosive for gold and silver. That's what caused the big green candle there. We got the next report coming out today that could move gold and silver, not as much as this last one, at 3:30. So 3:30 p.m., you need to be watching for this. I will be posting live on my X when that happens. Today is Friday, so that means my afternoon live stream will be at 3. No. The market closes at 5, so my afternoon live stream today will be at 4:30 p.m. Eastern, because the market closes at 5, so we'll watch the market close together. And then between 5 and 5:30, I will do my channel member only live stream in the War Room. All channel members are invited. And remember, what happens in the War Room stays in the War Room. Clothing is not optional. That's my channel member only live stream that will be this evening. I do my channel member only live stream 2 times a week. I do it Monday mornings after the stream and Friday evenings after the stream, so that way people in different time zones can make it. Woo! Okay. Dell Stack says, I have the regular Rolo and I love mine so much I carry it everywhere. That's awesome, Dell Stacks. And guys, that regular version of the Rolo has been going for over $200. Captain here says the U.S. Navy can't hold the Strait. Bretton Woods is dead, and we can't guarantee free travel, and OPEC sells in other currencies. Yeah, things are definitely falling apart, Captain. Mark Medwell says, in astrology, Cancer, the sign of the crab, is ruled by the moon, and its metal is silver. Shut up! Is it really? I need a confirmation on this. Are you trolling me, Mark, or is the metal for a crab literally silver? Future Motive says, glad I didn't sell my gold battle crab for 600. Yeah, Future Motive. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Guys, Future Motive has a golden battle crab. Now remember, 5 of the battle crabs, just 5 of them were gold plated or gilded. Gold plated. Only 5 of them in existence. How much do you guys think Future Motive's gold battle crab is worth? Dropping the Mic says, you don't want to know the offers on the gilded Rolo. It's deep in my stack. Oh, Dropping the Mic has one too. What is it worth? What do you guys think? Radio Joe San Diego says, Fed rate watch shifted immediately from 60-40 raise to 60-40 hold. There you go. I've been calling it. Since Kevin Warsh was named, I've been calling we would not see a rate hike. We would see a rate cut next. People called me a Looney Tunes. They said I was cuckoo. But ladies and gentlemen, all of a sudden, I'm not looking so crazy anymore. Now, I could be wrong. And if I'm wrong, I'll admit it. And boy, will my face be red. But ladies and gentlemen, I believed from the start, and I still believe there is a Fed rate cut coming for the next actual move for the Federal Reserve. Now, I'm not saying next meeting, but I mean, I think we're going to see a Fed cut and not a Fed raise. They could hold it, fine. But I think the next actual action would be a cut, not a Fed hike. There's a myriad of reasons for that. And my throat's getting sore, so I'm not going to get into it. AG Astronaut says, come join me here on the moon. It's shiny up here. Ladies and gentlemen, do you want to join AG Astronaut on the moon? If so, put moon in chat right now. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the question for you is, would you love one of these diamond claws poured by the world famous SGT stacking for free? I'm going to give away probably 20 plus of these. I'm giving away 100 ounces of silver, 169 ounces of copper, and some gold. And my upcoming Mega God, the video's dropping Sunday. You're going to have weeks to enter it, so don't panic. Make sure you watch the whole video. But all you got to do is like and subscribe and join the party, and you may be leaving with a Diamond Claw. Shout out to all the Diamond Claw level channel members on the channel. Shout out to all the channel members. It's viewers like you that help me do what I do. Thank you so much. And the question for everyone in chat right now, even if you're not a member, who has Diamond Claws? Diamond Claws. And ladies and gentlemen, if possibly winning silver, gold, and copper is not good enough for you to subscribe, we are only 59 subscribers away from 69,500. If we trigger that, if we hit that, that will trigger a big show. So you might as well subscribe, maybe win some gold, silver, and copper, and catch a big show at the same time, because some say, if you haven't seen a big show, you haven't lived. 1,000 people on the stream right now. We're only 50 likes away from 700. So the next 50 people to smash a like are going to have a 40% chance, greater chance to win something on the Mega Guy.
It's science.
Next 50. Let's see. Okay. Let's go here. So silver is currently trying to rebound at 64.21. Gold 4,350. Gold to silver ratio 67.67. Hey, 6.7. Hey, drop those. Drop the 6.7, Jules. Somebody. We're starting to rebound here in Shanghai after that massive gap up. We're at 72.56. Ladies and gentlemen, there's something you taught me in Boca Raton, Florida, that some scientists on the channel say works 90% of the time, every time, to turn a red candle green or a green candle into a BGC. And ladies and gentlemen, we need it, and we need it now.
Try to do the baby gator noise. Here we go. How do you do the baby gator noise? I don't know. Whoa, whoa, what was that? It was a giant lizard just jumped. That thing was massive. I thought I actually summoned an alligator for a second there.
Now, Jason Legg says, I'm a Diamond Claw. I'm not on the list. Well, email me. Jason, email me. I messed up, obviously. Email me, internationalstacker@gmail.com. I'll get that fixed. Let's check one more time for Jason. Let's look. Jason Legg. Let's look at the J's. Let's look at the J's. Yeah, I don't see you. So, Jason, email me. Email me, internationalstacker@gmail.com. I'll fix it. Sorry about that. I do a lot of copy and pasting on that list, so I might have messed you up. I'm sorry. I get lashes with the wet noodle now.
How dare you?
Mark Medwell says, I'm a Cancerian. Its element is water. Solar eclipse on the next Wednesday. Well, and look at that, guys. Jeff Lodge, member for 4 months. Thank you. Saying 6-7. Oh, and thank you for the jewels. Who dropped it? Big Texas dropped some jewels, but who dropped the 6-7? Let me see. Jason dropped the 6-7. Hatchie dropped a 6-7. Guys, Backyard Bullion's in the chat. Hold up. What did he say? I lost you. I'm looking for you. Hold up. Don't go anywhere, Backyard. I'm trying to see what you just said. Hold up. How's it going, everyone? Guys, Backyard Bullion was on here when he hit his 100,000 subscribers. Now, Backyard Bullion, I'm doing a 70,000 subscriber giveaway because we got to get the system juicing. You know, silver went down, subscriptions slowed down, but I'm doing a 70,000 giveaway. The Mega God video drops this Sunday, 100 ounces of silver, 169 ounces of copper, and some gold. But after that, I will be doing another giveaway for 100,000 subscribers. In chat right now, the man, the myth, the legend, Backyard Bullion. He broke 100,000 subscribers here on our live stream. And he made this for you guys. So one of you is going to win this. It's 3.51 ounces at my 100K giveaway. It's stamped International Stacker. Look at that beauty. Big old hallmarks there. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think? That's from Backyard Bullion. Sub him up if you haven't. He's in England. He loves tea. When I was there, he gave me a crumpet. Had a good time hanging out with him. Dutch Murphy, Crab Cadet for 6 months. Thank you for the support, saying, please tell the bot to stop bullying me. Bot, you leave Dutch Murphy alone. Guys, Dutch Murphy's actually watching from the Netherlands. You leave Dutch Murphy alone, bot. You be nice to him. Backyard Bullion says, I love this crab. Woo! And by the way, I got another crab in the mail last night. Where is he? This was sent to me by Rocky Superstar. Rocky Superstar. We got another crustacean to add. This was poured by Sterling Cannabis. So another silver crab. He's sitting next to the silver lobster. Backyard Bullion says, I gave you a crumpet and you gave me crabs. Oh my goodness!
Some guy on the internet just gave me crabs.
I'm here in Key West, Florida, and some dude on the internet gave me crabs.
I gave Backyard Bullion crabs. Alan J. Pratt, he's watching from Scotland, and he says, which could use 100% of the entire world's silver production alone. Leave solar and EV batteries, etc., with no supply at all. Yeah, it's crazy the demands on gold and silver, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, where are you at in the world? If you're not in the United States, I know a lot of you are in the United States. Where are you at in the world? Give us the country and let us know what you're sipping on right now. I'm sipping on Mrs. IS coffee. Yeah. What country are you in? What time is it for you? And what are you sipping on? Let us know. Alan J. Pratt. Oh, I read that. May I ask what you're currently stacking? Says Caleb James. I'm currently letting the deals dictate my buys. So I just picked up a bunch of 90% silver. I picked up Morgan's, and I've got a video that's dropping tomorrow. It's premiering, and I shot this at the Fun Coin Show with the CEO of Hero Bullion and Jake Haugen, and we go and we buy a bunch of coins under spot. So you can see what we're buying and how we did it. So I encourage you, Caleb, to come to that video tomorrow. I'll drop the link in chat. Guys, make sure you click on the link and go like it and click notify me so you don't miss the party tomorrow. It will be a premiere, so I'll be live in chat with y'all. Let's see. We'll call it Buying Coins video. I'll drop that link in chat right now. Second here. Okay. Now, guys, don't go anywhere. We are just 14 and a half minutes away from the Dow Jones opening. And, guys, that could be... Look at this. Up 115 points. So we're going to be watching that. And let's check here. Backyard Bullion, look at this. There's only 45 of the Battle Crab variant. This was made with Reckless Metals. It is now at $960. Wow. Colleen says it's a crab epidemic. Is a crab epidemic called a cridemic? A cribemic? I don't know. Let me know. Or Davis says, how far are we from filling that gap? Oh, we filled the gap. We filled the gap, ladies and gentlemen. All gaps are filled.
We fill that gap, turn the candle green. Close that gap, stack silver with me. We fill that gap, turn the candle green. Close that gap, stack silver with me.
Oh, I think you mean on Shanghai. Guys, Shanghai gaps all the time. That's normal market activity. So I don't really adhere to the all gaps must be filled about 90% of the time when we're dealing with Shanghai. If you look, it is like always gapping. It's like Gappy McGapperson. But on the COMEX, I do prefer gaps to be filled. So I'm not worried about this, but it is pretty close to being filled. If, for instance, you did want this to be filled, we are extremely close. There we go. That's where we're at to technically fill that gap. Backyard Bullion says, wow, it's nearly as good as those copper nickel Britannias. Yeah, guys, the fake Britannias that I mean the Mint error. I mean the Mint error that the Royal Mint made. The copper nickel Britannia stamped 999 fine silver. They had weighed 28 grams, should weigh 31. They're made of copper nickel, should be made of silver. And they're stamped silver. Now, if any of us did that, we would go straight to prison. But Royal Mint does it. It's a cool error, and those things are selling for $5,000. Hey, do you have one you're selling right now, Backyard Bullion, on eBay? If so, drop that link in chat for people to check out. SGT Stacking says, laugh out loud. How many streams are you in, Savage? I can barely handle one. I guess Savage is in multiple streams. That's amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, we got 900 people watching. Don't go anywhere. We're literally 12 minutes and 10 seconds away from the stock market opening. That could be the next big driver here in gold and silver. And we are currently, what would that be? We are currently 27 likes away from a 700 like stream. I know we could do it. If you think we could do it, smash that like button. The next 27 people to smash like are going to be visited in their dreams by Backyard Bullion in the next 6 months.
It's science.
So if you want to see him in your dreams, make sure you smash that like button. Closer to, yeah, guys, I'm closer to Cuba than a Walmart. And Backyard Bullion's currently closer to Shards than a Walmart. Is it Shards or Chards? If I say Shards, put 1. If it's Chards, put 2. Let me know. Backyard Bullion says, here's my current eBay listing. Okay, Backyard Bullion dropped it. Let's check it out. Guys, this guy, Backyard Bullion, he's a scammer. No, I'm kidding. Totally trustworthy. Totally trustworthy. This is his listing. Look at this, 2,796 pounds. Does it ship worldwide? I don't know. But look at this. This is the MS69 of the Mint error. Look at that, stamped to 999 fine silver, but it's copper. Those slippery little salamanders. Oh my goodness, the battle crab's over $1,000. Oh my goodness. Wow. That's raising money for charity. Wow. Not Shards, but Chards. Okay, Chards. Thank you. It is worldwide shipping. So, guys, if you want a Mint error that's a MS69, just search Backyard Bullion. He's got 1,000 positive feedbacks. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Well, Backyard Bullion, it looks like you might need to start selling battle crabs, my friend. This is a great return on investment. It was like $89. Wow. Hoya Guru says, I'm speechless. You folks are so generous. The kids at the Fung Coast are going to really appreciate this. Well, thank you, Hoya Guru, for taking the gamble, buying those and putting them on for charity, because you could have lost money, but you didn't. So thank you for doing something good. And it looks like the Crustacean Nations approve of your actions. SGT says, man, those are some whales battling over that Rolo. I know. Oh, SGT, did you see? Now, tonight in the channel member only live stream, the War Room here, I do them 2 times a week. We're picking the new crustacean that's getting soup. And guys, there's all, okay, hold up. There's all kinds of stuff in this, but SGT, I don't know if you saw, but I baited this bounty. This is not the recent release. When Reckless Metals first started talking to me, now we weren't talking to me as like professional. We weren't dating. Come on, guys. He made like 5 of these, or maybe 4 of them. I gave them away in the Mega God. This is not the Battle Crab. This is an original design. This is the prototype from that 000. So I think there's only 4 or 5 of these guys made, and this is the prototype. So that is in there. So the question is, If this puppy's selling for 1,200, how much is that one worth? Whoa! And I'm giving it away. Yeah, look at that volume, says Christian Love. We definitely did have a big pickup in volume when this is the U.S. market opening, and then Shanghai opening right here. Wow. Gold is holding. Gold is holding this level crab walking. Silver's breaking down a little bit, but let's see if we could get some positive here. Now, when we did do the baby gator, it appears it took a bite out of the spinal column, so we may be going higher from this point.
It's science.
But ladies and gentlemen, in just 8.5 minutes, we're going to be opening on the Dow Jones. We are up 85 points in the pre-market. We were as high as 54,128, so we're going to see what's happening. Let's remember here, what is the Dow all-time high? Well, I need to put Dow Jones all-time high. On the 5th, it was 54,744. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. And, guys, thank you again to Joseph Butta Fuako gifted 50 International Stacker memberships at the start of the stream during the countdown. He remains the king of the chat for the most memberships gifted. Thank you so much. Guys, can we get a thank you and a salute in chat for the man, the myth, the legend, Joseph Butta. Smooth like butter. All right, let's see what you guys are saying on X, formerly known as Twitter. Okay, look at this. Aaron is saying, International Stacker, watching your show right now, and silver has hit the descending wedge again, trading towards the 200-day daily average, and if it breaks that upper pink trend line, we go to the 70s, in my opinion. Thank you for the fun. Well, thank you. Thank you, Aaron. Let's see what he's got here. So this is when it was 64.93. We've broken down a little bit since then. We're 64.07, but it's okay. We still have time. If we can break that trend line, that little pinky promise there, he thinks we're going to the 70s. If you agree with Aaron, put 70 in chat. Thank you, Blue Shadow, for putting out the history post. Okay, I think we're caught up there. Let's look in breaking news, guys. This stuff is breaking loose. Okay, here's from Zero Hedge. 1 second. 2 key drivers for today's big jobs drop. Leisure and hospitality jobs down 40K, of which 26.1 restaurant workers, 16.1 performing arts, sports, amusement, and recreation, which was mostly World Cup driven. Local government jobs entirely due to education, down 50,000. He's saying because of vacation. I don't know. I don't know if I agree with them. I don't know. We'll figure it out though. This is Make Gold Great saying only few souls on the planet Earth are watching this and understand what it means. That's the silver breakout. Okay, here we are from a smart silver stacker. Silver's ripping overnight up over 4% and back above 64. The intermediate falling wedge, and this was just what the gentleman was talking about. Was it Scott? Was it Scott? Hold up. Was it Scott? Hold up. That is just what Aaron. Where'd I get Scott from? Okay, the intermediate falling wedge has broken decisively to the upside, and silver is now testing the much larger downward downtrend from January. Okay, so, and then he says, meanwhile, Trump is meeting with major mining executives today to discuss critical minerals. Yeah, that's a big one. So here's the descending wedge. He's seeing if we're going to break above that. And Aaron thinks we're going to the 70s if we do that. So let's retweet that. 1 second. I did want to show you guys that is a major catalyst and watch out for today. I should have retweeted it because I covered it yesterday, but I should have retweeted it and covered it this morning. This is big. Let me find it. I'm about to sneeze. That's 3. That's 4. That's 5. Guys, the last time I sneezed 5 times, the silver rallied. Okay, this is the one I want to cover. This is big. The stock market's opening in 4 minutes and 20 seconds. 900 people watching. We're 6 likes away from 700. The next 6 people to smash like are going to get good luck for 66 months.
It's science.
Okay, give me 1 second here. Okay. Watch out for today. This was tomorrow, but for today, Trump meets with mining CEOs on critical minerals, ladies and gentlemen. President Trump is expected to attend a State Department roundtable today with top mining executives as the administration pushes to strengthen America's critical mineral supply chain. Watch for potential announcements involving faster mine permitting. That's big because from exploration to getting the ore out of the ground, it's a 10 to 15 year process. We're entering our 7th straight year of a structural silver deficit. We hit peak mining in 2016, and every year since then, mine production has gone down 1 to 3%. Sometimes it's stagnated. So look for faster permitting. Look for expanding U.S. critical mineral production, reducing dependence on China for refining and processing, new investments in domestic mining and mineral security. And guys, you know what would be critical for that? Price floors. Are the price floors coming? We'll see. At the same time, the Department of Energy is hosting 14 accredited U.S. mining schools to address the growing shortage of engineers, geologists, and skilled miners needed to support the future. Now, I had a hater on X going, that meeting's just about the schools. It's just about the children. No, it's not. This is the main reason, State Department, and they're tacking this on as a beneficial thing. Why stackers should care, ladies and gentlemen. Silver is already designated as a critical mineral, happened late last year. If Washington accelerates domestic mining, refining, and processing, it could become a major long-term catalyst for the U.S. mining sector. U.S. officials have repeatedly said expanding domestic mining, refining, and permitting is a national priority to reduce America's dependence on China for critical minerals. While new mines take years to develop, any significant policy shift could impact mining stocks, investment sentiment, and the long-term outlook for gold and silver, and yes, even the market. Watch out today. Any executive orders, funding announcements, or permitting reforms could become major market-moving headlines, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, let's go back here. Let's refresh. Let's go back to the charts. And ladies and gentlemen, the Dow is about to open here. 2-minute warning. We're up 77 points. This is above 54,000. This is your 2-minute warning. So, although gold is trending up, look at this. I'm temporarily going to change this from gold. Just like Nixon in 1971, I'm temporarily suspending this chart. And we're going to go here to the Dow Jones. But first, look at this. DXY down big. Wow. All right, we're going to go here to the Dow Jones. We're going to watch it open up side by side. 1 second here. Yes. So we're going to watch the Dow Jones open. We're going to see how silver reacts live. Oil is all down between 0.7 and 1.6%. Look at this, yields. Yields all down 1%, 0.71, 0.57. Wow. This could be quite interesting, ladies and gentlemen. We're 1 minute out. I'm officially going to issue a danger zone alert. Douglas, if you can't gamble at all, it means that maybe you're out of claws. You can do exclamation points, I think, to see how many you have. Ralph Ramsey says, Backyard Bullion, today is the last day that people can comment on my videos. Oh! Guys, Backyard Bullion, you don't want to sleep on this. He's giving away Sigma. He's giving away a kilo of silver. He's giving away all kinds of stuff, so check him out, Backyard Bullion. Look at his last, 5 or 6 videos. You can win some major stuff. I want one of the crustaceans to win that. Enter to win BYB's kilo. Okay, the market's open. I'm going to be counting it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, the market is open. BGC, BGC. Dow Jones is shooting higher, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness, Becky, look at that bar. Keep watching, keep watching. Stay on target. I need the 160th to scramble. I need you to scramble with your firefighting assets. There's a wildfire you may need to put out because this market is raging higher. Ladies and gentlemen, let's watch the Dow Jones on a BGC. It is up about 60 points. S&P's up 25. NASDAQ's up 242. Okay, it's looking like it's calming down a little bit here. It is calming down, ladies and gentlemen. Let's continue to watch and see what happens here. Wow. Oh. Guys, you're not going to believe this. You're not going to believe this. We're literally 31 likes away from 750. We got 1,000 people on the stream right now as the Dow Jones shoots higher. Silver's up 4.17%. Gold's up a couple percent. Gold to ratio 67.85 to 1. Shanghai's doing its thing, ladies and gentlemen. And all I can say is it's going to be a wild trading session today, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you subscribe because Sunday my video is dropping on how you can enter. I'm giving away 100 ounces of silver. I'm giving away 169 ounces of copper. And yes, I'm giving away some gold as well. And some of the silver are these diamond claws poured by the one and only SGT Stacking. These are 999 fine silver diamond claws. So I'm going to be giving away 20-ish of those. But yeah, 100 ounces of silver. So that video drops Sunday. You got to be subscribed, turn on the notifications for that. And you're not going to believe it. We're literally only 57 likes away. I'm sorry, 57 subscribers away from 69,500 subscribers. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will trigger the next big show. And some say, if you haven't seen it, you haven't lived. And Regatta Media says, I just bought 10,000 gold and 10,000 silver at open. Markets will rally till 10:30 a.m., then pull back. Nice, Regatta. Regatta just bought a big position. Now, was that paper, Regatta, or was that physical? Let us know. And if it was paper, what's your plan in that position? Now, let me close this out. Ladies and gentlemen, the battle crab is over $2,000. Guys, this is, man, $2,000 for this battle crab. There's only, I think, 45 of these. And this is all going to charity. Such a cool auction. $2,000. Thank you guys so much. You guys are all mega. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. The kids are going to love it. And that's going to, if you go to mydtc.com, you can find out more about it. He bought 12 of my release with Reckless Metals. But he's raising money for the Funkos Down Syndrome Association. Very cool. Hoya Guru. And it looks like this BGC is reversing for the stock market. It is now down, 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 like Flow Rider. Dow Jones now down 31 points. S&P's up 31. NASDAQ's the big grower today. Not the shower, the grower, 325. So I'm going to go ahead and break this out. We're going to go back to looking purely at metals. So silver sitting right at $63.96, up 3.95% on the trading session since 6 p.m. Eastern last night. We're going to go back to gold over here. Now that Dow Jones is being a little boring. XAUUSD. We're going to go to Oneida. And guys, if you want to see the live gold and silver charts, these exact charts on Oneida, they're the best. A lot of websites don't show them. Websites won't let you manipulate them. Just go to internationalstacker.com. Ladies and gentlemen, I've got a bunch of resources on here for you to use, but if you click live metals prices, right here, you can see gold, silver, copper, platinum, palladium, and the gold to silver ratio. You can manipulate the charts. You can see what markets around the world are open. And ladies and gentlemen, in addition to the massive mega guy I'm doing, I'm going to be hiding another bar for you guys to find. This is the Hidden Hoard sponsored by HeroBullion.com. I've been hiding 5-ounce bars around the United States for you guys to find. So I'll do a subscriber meet and greet. Then I give away silver and swag. And then after that, you guys are let loose for the Hidden Hoard. Littlefoot Silver Stacker founded in Dahlonega, Georgia. East Tennessee Stacker founded in Knoxville, Tennessee. Sage Fly Baby also got soup and found this in Orlando, Florida. Ben Bateman in Springfield, Illinois. The next one's at the A&A Coin Show in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, August 27th. Click this link and fill out the information if you want to be kept in the loop. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm planning one soon for Texas. I think Colorado. I'm trying to do one for Canada. We've got Australia and New Zealand I'm working on, so it's going to be epic. And Amina making it rain. Amina just gifted 20 memberships. Thank you so much. Wow, those went to Lady Braven, it went to Silverman, it went to Matt, Apex, NZH, it's going to, if you're hungry, get your bowl up in the sky. It's literally falling from the sky. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Thank you so much, Amina. You are mega. Guys, can we get a salute in chat for Amina? Crustacean Commander. Wow. She's actually was knighted, if you remember, a general, not a commander, a general of the Crustacean Nation. If you remember that. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are, let's see, 36 likes away from a 800 like stream, just like the old days when I was yelling Li Shize Guardian and silver was hitting all-time highs. You guys remember those days? I've got a feeling they're getting back. So let's remember, let's commemorate by smashing the like button. We'll only need 34 more likes until we hit 800. The next 34 people to smash like are going to get good luck for, let's say, 14 years.
It's science.
There we go. Wow, thank you, Amina. You are mega. Wow. Wow. And by the way, I believe she's a member of the 160th. Grab your patch. Join the war room. Northstar Sacker gives a membership. Thank you so much. That went to Drew. Congratulations, Drew. And all the new members, check out your new custom channel member emojis. And guys, remember, I'm doing a channel member only live stream tonight after the main live stream in the war room. What happens in the war room stays in the war room. Clothing is not optional. You must be fully clothed. Chaps do count as clothing. We have adjudicated that. Okay, so here's the situation. Two things are going to happen today. First off, I need your guys' help. Can anyone find out the time of the round table? I need to find out the time of the round table where President Trump sits down with all the mining executives. For sure, I'm going to be live at 4:30 p.m. Eastern to cover the market close. And then after that, we'll be going straight to the War Room channel members at 4:30 p.m. Eastern. But I'm thinking about going live to cover the mining round table if it's televised. If it's televised, do you guys want me to cover it? Do you guys want me to cover it? Let me know. Oh, Saudit says, yeah, but what happens after 14 years? It's a wild card after 14 years. Okay, it's 3 p.m. It's 3. Okay, you guys want me to cover it? Let's see. Oh, is it going to be live? It is going to be live. Okay, so I need to figure out. Because I need to stream it from a source I'm not going to get banned on. If I stream a news source, I'm going to get a strike. I'm going to have to spend some time and try to find it on like a public website, like whitehouse.gov or something. So I'll figure that out. It might be on the White House mining. It might be on Department of Interior, maybe. I'll figure it out. So I am planning to stream that. So I might go straight from that into the market close, guys. If that's at 3 p.m. Eastern, it's probably going to go an hour. So it might just be a mega end of day stream from the mining roundtable into the market close. If you guys are up for that, if you're committing to join me, put in chat right now, mega stream if you want that to happen. White House has a YouTube channel. You are right. Let's check that. Let's see if they've got a plan. So I'll have to figure it out. I'm gonna have to do some research and figure out where I could find it. Ralph Ramsey says closed door discussion. The closed door discussion. What is that? I can't show this. See how it's times. See how this is another YouTube channel. I can't show this. I will get a copyright strike. So the only way for me to stream it has to be from a public source, like the White House, a governmental one. I can't even stream C-SPAN. Go figure, C-SPAN is publicly funded, but if you like show their stream, they will crack down on you super hard. Soup John says, and remember, it's Friday, so after you'll have to do the, yeah. Guys, today's going to be crazy. We'll do the round table, which is good because I won't have to talk a lot because we're going to listen, so that will help my voice. Then we'll do market close at 4:30 to 5, and then we'll do the channel member only war room. And guys, the war room's jam-packed. I've got a list of stuff we're talking in the war room. The first thing we're talking about in the war room is I'm giving you guys the secret of life. The next thing, I'm showing you real pictures of a Yeti, otherwise known as a Sasquatch. Then I've made contact with aliens. I'll be introducing you to them. So all the top secret stuff we will be discussing in the war room. Woo! What a stream, ladies and gentlemen. We're 18 likes away from 800, so keep smashing that like button. As Variable is yelling, elect Tracy for Soup Queen. Ah!
How dare you?
Oh, they are trolling me on Tracy. I meant to put electricity in a post one time, And it got spell checked to elect Tracy. And ever since then, they've never let it go. Just like Lester. Silver Serpent says, no pants in the war room.
How dare you?
Man. Who's having a good time? Richard says, I'm going to be naked for my worst war room. No, you must be fully clothed. Brandon's asking, what's the gold to silver ratio? Currently at 67.86 ounces of silver for every ounce of gold. And Alan in chat says, mega stream. Can we mock the meeting like Mystery Science Theater 3? Is it 3,000? I think it was Mystery Science Theater 3,000. I used to love that. Reverend Dancer says you can watch it live on YouTube via I can't do RSBN. I will get copyrighted. Their live listing says coverage of Trump. Yeah, I can't though. I can't. I have to do it from a governmental source. If I live stream RSBN, I will get a copy strike. Fingers says State Department for coverage. Thank you. I will do State Department. You are the best silver guy, says the Soul Keeper. Well, thank you, Soul Keeper. And thank you to all y'all. We're 8 likes away from 800. The next 8 people to smash like are going to get good luck for, okay, I'll say it, 1,000 years. I'll say it.
It's science.
Now, I need to do a clandestine raptor run, so what does that mean? I'm going to ask you guys a question, and I need you to answer it immediately. Immediately. Is this coin real or fake? What do you think? Is this real or fake? If you said fake, you were wrong. It's real. If you hesitated, you were right, but you hesitated. And just know, this could easily be a fake. Guys, you got to protect yourself. You got to do it now.
Fakes are getting so bad. Can you tell me which one of these Morgan silver dollars is fake? Which of these Mercury dimes is real and fake? Is this slabbed American silver eagle real? Look at this 90% walking liberty. Ladies and gentlemen, all of those coins except this one, plated in gold, were fake. Either you can spend $3,500 plus on a Sigma Metalytics Verifier Pro, or you can invest in something that one of the crustacean nation created. It is the Pocket Pinger by Sound Money. Passed. That was the real one. Failed. That walking liberty. Failed. Ladies and gentlemen, it's only $38. Link is in the description below. You get the Pocket Pinger. You get the stick. You get access to the free phone application. It's literal science. $38 can protect you from a fake silver coin, a fake gold coin, even fake silver bars, and 90%. And it helps support the channel too. So thank you so much. Click the link below. I believe it's mandatory for all stackers, and it's only $38. Protect your stack now.
And I'm serious about that. You got to protect it. You got to protect and you got to whack your stack, ladies and gentlemen. And silver's rebuilding here. Looks like silver is repositioning itself up 4.53% on the trading session. That, remember, started last night at 6 p.m. Eastern. So that's silver. Gold is continuing to climb higher here. That's looking very positive. It looks like we're going to make another run to set a new trading session high. So it looks like we might imminently be breaking through 4,371, up 2.9% on the trading session. Gold to silver ratio sitting at 67.86 ounces of silver to every ounce of gold. And right here, the Big La Bamba, the Shanghai Futures Exchange, coiling around $72.55. Let's see what you guys are saying on X, formerly known as Twitter. Porge is saying, if you want homegrown mining industry, then make sure the metal prices are tempting enough to attract investment. Let's see how serious Trump is. Yeah. And how could they do that? Price floors, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not saying price floors are happening for sure. But if you want to achieve everything the administration wants to achieve, you gotta, one way to do that is price floors. Now, I'm not an advocate of going against the free market system and blah, blah, blah. I've been accused of that. I'm simply stating the obvious. In the documentation for the silver action, the critical minerals action plans that we've already signed with Mexico, the UK, Japan, and a few others, it literally mentions mechanisms like price floors. Mr. Greer, I forget his first name, he's like the chief in charge of all this. He literally stated that countries need to be prepared to pay a, he called it a homeland security dividend to ensure their supply chains. Now, here's what traditionally would happen with China and other countries too, but mainly China. there would be like an announcement for like, oh, there's like a deal happening. There's going to be an aluminum factory built here, and it's going to be a collaboration with this mine. It's going to be like a $1 million project. So what would China do? They would flood the market with cheap aluminum to kill the deal. Why is that? 70% of refining capacity that happens in the world for silver happens in China. They control a lot of these different industries. And how do they do it? When a country announces a big deal, they flood the market with whatever that is for super cheap to kill the deal. So the reason we have very poor infrastructure for refiners and smelters, we have some, and they're great, but we don't have a lot. And our infrastructure is very underwhelming because the market dictates that. So if a company's like, why would I expect to invest $50 million in a refinery or $1 billion in the smelter when the prices could get collapsed through the floor and I'm going to lose money? That makes no sense. So the only way to ensure that is to do some sort of a subsidy or a price floor. So if they came out and said silver, the lowest you could sell it for in the United States is going to be $75 an ounce or whatever that would be, then that means companies, investors would be like, oh, it's worth it to build this refinery or this smelter or this mine because I'm guaranteed a minimum of 75. It doesn't say it can't go higher, but it guarantees a new base minimum. So again, I'm not advocating for it. I'm merely stating the fact and what it looks like the administration may be moving towards. So you could wake up one morning and all of a sudden they say, silver, the price floor for that, at least in the United States, and most likely be some of our allies too, is now X amount. Now, hopefully it's not $22, and it wouldn't be. It wouldn't be. That's a joke. That's a joke. But we'll see what happens. If you guys think price floors are a sure thing, put 100% price floor. If you think price floors are possible, put price floor possible. I think it's possible. I think it's more possible that it will happen than not. So I'm at like 51% that I think price floors could happen. Now, is it going to be silver? Is it going to be other critical minerals? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. What do you guys think? Let me know in chat right now. Sorry about that. I had a coughing attack. Didn't want you guys to hear that. Had a little bit of a coffee McCofferson. Okay. HYMC over 12%. Okay. Now, guys, I am in the paper market, but I'm a predominant believer of that stuff right there. Physical gold and silver. No counterparty risk. It's been around for thousands of years. Now, once I got my stack to a position I was happy with, I did start buying some mining and exploration companies because here's what I was thinking. If silver and gold are going to do what I believe with every ounce of my being they're going to do, then there's huge potentials in the paper market. So once I got to, I don't think I bought my first stock until I had like 4,000 ounces of silver, to be honest with you, something like that. But if you want to see what I'm invested in, and guys, do your own research, this could all go to zero. Go to my website, internationalstacker.com, go to resources. If you scroll down, I list everyone here. So let's see. AMCOF's up 2.6%. We're up 7.5 on First Majestic. Argenta's up 6.5. 8.5 for Avino. CDE's up 7.6. Endeavor's up 7.3. Fortuna is up 6.8. GDTRF 3% basically. GLDG 6.75. Groy 5.5. Hecla 6.34. HYMC, look at that, 9.8. KNGRF is up about 3. Pan American's up 6.1. Now, SILJ is up about 6. UEC, this is a uranium play. I do believe uranium is going to play a big future in America, so I took some positions in this. 5.39% on that. UROY is another uranium, 5.3 that I'm in. That's a royalty. USGO, I believe this is copper. We're up 1.53%. That's not on there. And SLJY is up 3%. Wow. So those are my positions. Not huge. The majority of my net worth is in physical, but I do have some positions in those. And guys, you're not going to believe it. We're 35 likes away from 850 likes. Can we make this an 850 like stream? It helps so much. Thank you so much, guys. Please smash the like button. The next 35 people to do that are going to get good luck for 64 weeks.
It's science.
Okay. Today's going to be a bloodbath, says Bam the Trader. Which way, Bam? A bloodbath for metals or a bloodbath for the market? What do you think? What's the Dow at? Dow is up 108. S&P's up 34. NASDAQ's up about 300. Wow. Drano's up 32K on paper. Congratulations, Drano. See if I can get my claws up. I want to be a clawionaire. If you're a clawionaire, meaning you have over 800 or a million claws, put it in chat. I'm now down to 62,000 claws myself, unfortunately. Well, it looks like Dutch Murphy's a clawionaire. 1.8. Regatta says they may also revalue the gold on the U.S. balance sheet. Yeah, that's a big one. I have talked about that in the past, but that is a big possible one to come. Gold revaluation. It's still like 40. Is it 42.22? 42 something on our balance sheet. Look at all those clawionaires in chat. Look at them. SGT, you ain't a clawionaire? SGT, you have 794 claws. Come on, SGT. Dang. Poor SGT. Everyone, please put an F in chat for SGT. Poor SGT. Look at that. Oxby's down. I'm down to 0 claws. They were getting too heavy. There you go. Okay, gold is still, it's building some structure here above 43.50. This is looking like it's setting up for something special here. Silver's trying to regain here as it's building structure in the 64 range still. Gold to silver ratio is 67.84 ounces of silver to every ounce of gold. And Shanghai La Bamba is sitting at 72.42. Thank you for the jewels dropping the silver. I forgot there was an F jewels. I forgot about that. Look at that. Lone Ranger has 2.12 million. Wow. Sublime Mad Dog has the most. Sublime, how much do you have? 3 point something million? Oh my goodness, guys. The crab round is at 2,325. Dear Lord. Okay, we can close that. We can close that. We can close that. We can close that. This is the COMEX, those slippery little salamanders, but we're not paying them much attention right now. SGT Stacking says Streamlabs and I have a misunderstanding for the past few months, and we're straightening things out. Okay, SGT. Okay. Is uranium a planet, says Cargo Bob? It could be. There could be a planet out there called uranium, and it could be made 100% of uranium. Some would call it nuclear. Guys, that is Cargo Bob. Unfortunately, Cargo Bob came to visit me in the Keys, and he left with something.
Some guy on the internet just gave me crabs.
And you know what? This guy right here, Cargo Bob, he just donated 2 ounces of silver going into the Mega Ga. Count it down. You have 3 seconds to tell us to drop it. Count it down.
3, 2, 1, drop.
Ladies and gentlemen, can we shout out Cargo Bob for donating that Tim round and another round for the Mega Ga? Can we shout out Cargo Bob right now? Can we give him a salute? Can we drop a crab in chat for him? How can I get more points as Vivid Reality? Vivid, you just got to hang out and chat and be active. Play, you can gamble, play games. You also, if you do super chats, you do get a small little bounty for that. Nothing crazy. It's just a small little bounty. Bam the Trader says blood bath. Silver back down to 58. Not enough resistance at 65. Gotta come to the support. So guys, Bam thinks we could go back to $58 an ounce today. If that was to happen, how much would you guys back the truck up? I would back the truck up. I would back it up. I would back it up. Okay, we got 760 people watching. Thank you. We're 55 likes away from 900. Can we hit it? Can we do it? Okay. Let me put it this way. If you got into gold and silver because you saw a random video or post come on your timeline, put a big, bold YouTube in chat right now. Ladies and gentlemen, as you see those big, bold YouTubes popping up, these people were saved by the algorithm that puts something related to gold and silver into their algorithm, and now they're preparing themselves, making themselves, their families, their communities, and their countries stronger because of it, building resilience. You can actually be the gold and silver Paul Revere riding the streets of the internet, warning to the big bankers and their plan and the issues we're having with paper fiat currency being printed into oblivion. You could help people out by simply clicking a few pixels on the screen. Please smash that like button. It helps the channel out so much, but more than that, it could help change people's lives. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Look at all those big, beautiful YouTubes in chat. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Would you stack 925 shot if you got it way under spot? Joe, yeah, it would have to be way under spot, but I would. But it would have to be significantly under spot. Because, you know, refiners are eventually going to buy it and stuff again. But it would have to be significantly under spot for me to pop on it. But yeah, I would. But of course, 999 shot would be way better. You know that. Not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs. Okay, let's see here. Guys, SGT tried to shoot the moon. He gambled all, and the bot took all 794 of his claws. SGT says, that's it, International Stacker. Say goodbye to your bot. I'm taking him out back. Poor SGT. Guys, if you don't know who he is, he's made a lot of stuff for the channel, but he made these actual diamond claws. Video drops Sunday. My mega giveaway. I'm giving away 100 ounces of silver, 169 ounces of copper, and some gold. I'm giving away maybe 20-ish of these. Ish. So if you want diamond claws, drop them in chat. Big shout out to all the diamond claw level members. Big shout out to all the channel members. It's viewers like you that help me do what I do. This is my full-time job. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. The question for everyone in chat right now, even if you're not a member, do you have diamond claws?
Diamond claws.
Yes. Now, if you're a diamond claw and you're missing from that, I'm a human. I can make mistakes. Email me at internationalstacker@gmail.com and I will immediately rectify it. The games are rigged, says Mac. Let me try to gamble. Come on, Lady Luck. Come on, bot, give me some claws. Let's see. Let's see. I won! I'm back up to 77,000. It took it last time. Silver Fox Stacker is trying to console SGT stacking. Guys, we are so close to this being a 1,000 like stream. We have not had a 1,000 like stream for a while. Do you guys think we can do it? We're only 137 away. Yeah, 137 likes to hit 1,000 likes. Can we do it? The next 137 people to smash like are going to get good luck for 99 years.
It's science.
99. Wow. Let's ask the 8 ball. Let's see. 8 ball. Will we hit 1,000 likes on this stream? Let's see what the 8 ball says. There's an 8 ball you can ask questions to. Let's see. Ban the Trader says won't drop dramatically, but price action at 58 is a lot. Also, price at 78 is crazy, but I believe there's not a lot of resistance at 65 to hold the price action wins every time. Unless we get something crazy, geopolitically or something at Trump's roundtable with the mining companies. Don't forget about that. You know, we could have some external thing that happens there. What did the 8 ball didn't answer me. The 8 ball refused to answer me. Oh, I put ball. That's why. What a dum-dum. Eight ball. Is it 8 ball? Yeah, that's right. Let's see what happens. The answer is within your inner crab, the 8 ball says. Gah! Ladies and gentlemen. Give me a second here. I'm checking something. I'm like hearing noises today, guys. Ever since Mrs. IS like trolled me, I'm like on condition red today. We're good. We're good. We're good. Okay, hold up. I need to... Hold up. I'm looking. Hold up. Oh, wait. I needed this. Ooh! Guys, I had sent a message to the Germania Mint to see if they wanted to send something special for the Megaga, and they just told me they're going to be sending something for the Megaga. Will it be in time for the 70? I don't know. We'll go to the 100. I don't know. But guys, if you're excited to see what they send, put Germania in chat right now. That's pretty cool. Wow. Okay, I'll accept the duel. Dropping to Silver says, descending triangle. Drano says, it's just the wind. Quit being paranoid. Let's see here. Okay. And Bob is a hippie. Won the duel against me. Took my claws. Okay. Guys, we're 10 likes away from 900. Let's smash it up. 10 likes. The next 10 people to smash like are going to get good luck for 40 years.
It's science.
Okay. Woo, who is excited for what Germania is going to send, guys, for the Mega? Oh, my goodness. That could be absolutely amazing. Okay, let's see what you guys are saying on X formerly known as Twitter. Okay, we're caught up there. Let's go here. I've got to figure out, I will be live for the roundtable. Guys, who saw me on Ron's basement the other day? We had a fun time. We had a fun time on Ron's basement. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Because I've got to get ready for the next live stream. I got news I got to figure out for you guys. So we're gonna do a crab raid right now. We're gonna crab raid Ron's basement. We're gonna go there, fill the chat with crabs, smash the like button. Up to you if you want to subscribe. But ladies and gentlemen, I will be live today. I think 3 p.m. Eastern-ish, somewhere around there, for the round table for Trump meeting with the miners, the mining corporation executives. So I'll be live then. I'll definitely be live at 4:30 p.m. Eastern to cover the market close. After that, we will be doing a channel member only live stream in the War Room. What happens in the War Room stays in the War Room. Clothing is not optional. We're 3 likes away from 900, so please keep smashing it up. I'll see you guys later today. And we're about to, ladies and gentlemen, go and do a crab raid. Thank you all so much. Oh, and the Regatta won silver last night. Congratulations. I'll say CYO! Tino! Catch ya on the next one.
Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars.